ENCLAPSലേക്കുള്ള വഴി ഇനി തനിയെ തുറക്കാം. Subscribe to the Enclaps channel. Ring the bell button and open success. It's that easy.
Welcome all to the wonders of living world. We have discussed about the parts of neuron and also how the electric impulse is formed. Electric impulse has now reached the synaptic knob. Then what happens? The impulse is passed to the adjacent dendrite, right? The junction between the synaptic knob and the adjacent dendrite is called as synapse. Though they are not close to each other, they do not touch. There is a gap between the two, and the gap is called as the synaptic cleft. Now let us see what happens to the electric impulse as it reaches the synapse. Synapse is the junction between the two neurons, or a neuron and a muscle cell, or a neuron and a glandular cell. When electric impulse from the axon reaches the synaptic knob, certain chemical substances are secreted to the synaptic cleft. These chemical substances are called as neurotransmitters. They stimulate the adjacent dendrite or cell and an electric impulse is generated. Acetylcholine and dopamine are examples of neurotransmitters. Synapse helps to regulate the speed and direction of the impulse. Is synapse present only between the synaptic knob and dendrite? No. There are different types of synapses. Synapse between two neurons, between neuron and muscle cell, between neuron and glandular cells. Now I think you can explain these indicators. Structure of the synapse, transmission of the impulses through synapse, significance of the neurotransmitter, different types of synapses. Thus, messages formed in the sense organs are sent to the brain and spinal cord through nerves. For the reaction or response to take place, the messages have to be transmitted from the brain and spinal cord to the organs, right? It means messages do not flow only in one direction. It flows to and fro. Based on the direction of the impulse, neurons can be classified as sensory neuron and motor neuron. What is the difference between the two? Can you guess the difference from their names? Sensory nerve carries impulses from various parts of the body to the brain and spinal cord. Motor nerves carry impulses from the brain and spinal cord to various parts of the body. Mixed nerve carries impulses to and fro from the brain and spinal cord. We have understood about the basic unit of nervous system, that is the nerves. In the beginning, we had also learned about the parts of a nervous system. Now let us learn more about it in our next class. Till then, bye.
3 ലക്ഷത്തിലേറെ വരുന്ന ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കുറഞ്ഞ ചിലവിൽ സ്വന്തമാക്കുവാൻ ഉടൻ തന്നെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യൂ Enclaps, the learning app.